This is the G-Boy. It's a Nintendo Wii that was heavily chopped up and rewired into what looks like an original Game Boy. In simpler words, it's a portable Wii, made with a 3D printed case, Nintendo Switch joysticks, DS Lite buttons, and even 3D printed buttons for the analog sliders on the GameCube controller trigger buttons. Since this is made of a real Wii, every GameCube game works perfectly, as well as most Wii games. And they're all running from a micro SD card through a USB drive, so we don't have to worry about that crappy disk drive ever again. This project was built using the DIY portable G-Boy kit. Unfortunately, at the time of this recording, I'm very late to the game that the kit was actually discontinued and it's no longer available, but more on that later. The G-Boy uses a handful of custom printed circuit boards that make the process a little less tedious. The weirdest and most sus part is having to take an original Wii, soft mod it, and then open it up to its bare component and chop it up with a Dremel to a third of its size. And after rewiring the voltages on their corresponding pads, we can then confirm
it works! It worked! I finally invented something that works!
Except obviously I did not invent this. The origin of the G-Boy was actually developed by G-Man. G-Man is a veteran modder who's been doing these Wii, GameCube, Dreamcast, and so on portableizing for nearly a decade. If you look at the older GameCube portable videos, you can see that they didn't really have as many custom circuit boards back then. Voltage regulators were wired one by one just to power on the GameCube. But over the years, a community of people getting into this hobby was born on a site called BitBuilt. There are many more modders and electrical engineers who are in the game thanks to the uprising community, as well as the developers designing custom circuit boards to make the process a little easier and less like a Frankenstein-like wire system. There's a YouTube video about the G-Boy and its custom parts by Shank Mods, which has a lot more detail and interesting stuff, so I would recommend checking that out. When I saw this video, I immediately bought the kit to get started. I've done a few controller pairs and mods here and there. Have you guys heard of the Game Boy Macro? Yeah, I'm gonna do a different video on that. However, due to a lot of setbacks, troubleshooting, and all my film projects I had to do, I hired someone else to do the rest of the work for me. And by that, I mean really rebuild the whole thing and start over from scratch. In the end, the G-Boy is a fantastic mod to play all your favorite Wii games, GameCube games, Virtual Console, and more. As I mentioned earlier, the G-Boy kit was discontinued, but if you want to build your own Wii Portable still, I got you. Log on to bitbuilt.net and you can find dozens of work logs, guides of how to build your own Wii Portable in different forms, as well as 4layertech.com where you can buy all these custom circuit boards to make your project a little more straightforward. If you like what you saw, feel free to hit the like button and share it to your GameCube and Wii loving friends. I hope to do more videos like this every now and then, but if you want to see constant videos like this, check out G-Man's YouTube channel, Shank, Rated E Mods, and a whole bunch more. I also plan to do a more technical video on the G-Boy, so I'll put it on the top right when it's uploaded.